A flight from Atlanta to Barcelona was forced to turn around after a passenger had diarrhea all through the plane.
Negative. It's just a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta.
Pilots out here saying it's a biohazard. Listen, I don't know whether they're playing Resident Evil, but he said, you know what, it's too much for him to handle and it's too much for the plane and the passengers. It's a shitty situation, no pun intended. Like, I feel sorry for the individual. They're at war with their stomach and they're actually at war with the passengers and the cabin crew because they're looking at them side-eyed like, yo, he's stinking out the place, shitting down the place. What have you got, IBS? Sort it out. And like I said, 2 hours into the flight, I think they had to turn around. Like, I'd be fuming. But then I would also be thinking, was it the food that they ate? Did they have a McDonald's milkshake before they got on the plane? Was it the food that they offered? I remember when I was going to Barbados and I had the food that Virgin Atlantic was offering. It was shite. It was shite. Look at that. It's looking like a crime scene. You know in those like films, they always have the white chalk over the supposed where the body was? But you can see all, the aisles looking crazy. Now I know that wasn't carpet dye. That's an absolute disaster. If that happened to me, I would never take a plane again, ever. I would have PTSD. I'm out there shitting. Instead of me shitting at home, I'm shitting up the place on a plane. There's not much maneuverability going on, You're right next to a stranger. Imagine you're taking a flight by yourself as well. It's not even that you've got like your family members or someone with you. So it's kind of like, yeah, they can try to take the brunt of the damage, They just be talking to everyone else saying, no, they have something going on with their bowels. They can't control it. Sorry. But imagine that, like you played for your flight. You're thinking, yeah, I'm going to Barcelona, baby. Catalan, I'm going to party up the place. And then they're like, wait, hold on a minute. All you hear is, you look left. You're thinking someone farted or something. But nah, bubbly guts, runny guts, the whole aisle, clean up in aisle 3. Apparently, they had to clean up. They had to rip the carpets out, the cabin crew and whatnot, and they stayed until about 2:30 a.m. in the morning. But there's more details. And then Derek's asked, any idea what's going on with the DL194? In flight for almost 2 hours and now heading back to Atlanta with my son on board. Would like an update as to what the issue is or what the update is on getting to Barcelona. They're like, here, check your DM. Delta Airways said, hey, check your DMs. Next thing you know, it's a shitty situation, baby. There was also someone else here that said, both my wife and I were on the flight. It was a mess. The pilots made the right decision to turn around. The ground crew ripped out the carpets and put new in. Considering the circumstances, the ground crew did a great job along the attendants and the pilots. Oh, man. The thing is, like, are they actually going to reuse that plane again? Or is there going to just be a constant slight lingering smell of diarrhea? You know what I mean? Doo-doo stains and that. It's kind of like, or obviously not the same degree, but when like, I used to see these documentaries and stuff on YouTube where it's like certain individuals have like died in Japanese apartments and whatnot. They renovate it and whatnot, but I think they tell the tenant, say, look, it's slightly cheaper, the rent, but obviously someone had died in here. I'm like, no, you know what? I don't believe in ghosts and that. And like I said, the only spirits I want to deal with are distilled and, vodka based. But I wouldn't want to stay there and I wouldn't want to take the plane. It's just like, when sometimes some people's nose are like a hound dog, Hound of the Baskervilles type settings. And then you're like, and you're thinking, wait, hold on a minute. I've got cologne on. I smell good, but something in the air ain't smelling too good. You're thinking, wait, did someone just fart? But it's like, wait, no. And then you find out it's the plane there where someone just, bowels didn't agree with them and shit down the place. So it's unfortunate. The whole thing's an absolute mess. Yeah, you can't make it up. I feel for them. I hope that the person that made the mess is never identified. I hope they're just able to get on with their life. Because if this person gets identified, they are going to get laughed at social media. They're going to become the butt of the joke. No pun intended. They make an ass of themselves. It's a shitty situation. It's a shitty situation. And I thought they were trolling. When I saw the articles and stuff, I thought there's no way. There's no way. It's like the Onion article, like it's not true, but yeah, someone they're at war with themselves, Biohazard. I swear there's a Resident Evil game, Biohazard Edition or something like that. Was it Resident Evil 5 or something? Or 4? Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what? Like I said, I'll take someone diarrheaing up the place and we have to turn back than someone hijacking a plane. But yeah, all round, it's just real bad. It's unfortunate. I hope that person's okay. I hope the cabin crew got paid for overtime. Imagine that. Like, you're finishing your shift, you're thinking, yeah, this is the last flight for the day. We're heading to Barcelona. I'm going to stay there for 2 weeks. No, then we're going to head back, continue my shift. They're like, well, no, we need you to do overtime. What for? This individual shut down the place. It's like they sat down. It's like they were like dragged on the floor, like a baby or something. Like, it's weird, and it's just, I thought it was just gonna be on the seats, but it's on the flipping aisles. That toilet must look like a. That toilet. The aircraft's toilet must look like a bombshell. It must look like a bomb hit it. World War II settings. It's got to be an absolute travesty. There's only so much them small vacuum type toilets can do in them aircrafts. I don't think they expected for it to be World War III with diarrhea going on up with the place. So I don't know, man. Maybe this individual now needs to wear a diaper all the time. I'd have serious PTSD. No joke. Like, no joke. That individual has to start packing diapers and wet wipes just to be on the safe side. Like, they go into a restaurant. Like, if it's my friend and I found out it was them, I'm thinking, yo, you better bring a backpack every time or something, yeah? Because I don't trust you. I don't trust your guts. I don't trust your bowels. I don't even think your bowels trust you. Well, clearly not, because you shut down the place. But yeah, it's a disaster. But yeah, wacky articles of the day, man. It's all crazy.